Hey there, Soul Tribe. How are you? My name is Elizabeth and welcome to my channel. I know I change things up a lot. I travel a lot, as I said once before. Um, and I feel, I always share the warehouse and when I'm in the office or when I'm at the showroom or when I'm in the motel. But I never get to show when I'm outdoors. So I figured today, since I had a little bit of time because it's a little wet and I'm hauling in hay, as you can see, my tractor. Figured I'd just chill underneath the tree for a little while and let the sun do what it's got to do, and then we'll get back to it. So this is just going to be a general collective reading. You know, well, the rules of tarot. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it doesn't apply, then we let it fly. So you flip it, switch it, stick it. Don't force anything to fit in any type of way. And without further ado, let's jump in and see what's going on with you. I guess I could take my sunglasses off. I don't know. It's kind of bright though. Anywho, messages for the collective. What is the message? Oh, we're dealing with a selfish, inconsiderate asshole. Yes, I cuss. I try not to be respectful, but it slips from time to time. And when it shows up, it shows up. Yeah, definitely walk this way. Hey, hey. They're like, hey, I'm sexy and I know it. That's the kind of energy that they're giving. Please. This person possibly has no filter. But I kind of feel like your filter is going to be working a little bit off. Like, we're not turning on the filter today. Looks like you're going to have something to say. Yep. Reluctant to make necessary changes, prideful and careless. Ego runs the show. So, yeah, they going to think they're cute, sweet, suave, charming, whatever it is, when they come up walking to you. But I feel like, it ain't going to work, is it? It's important that you know you're important. And it is. It's very important that you know you're important. I am curious as to who you're dealing with, though. This person's full of crap as the day is long. We might get to see Buzzard, my fellow Buzzard. He gave me one of his wing feathers. I have it on my wall at home. He used to fly in if he sees me out in the pasture. So he may. What else is there? What other messages do we have for my collective on YouTube, please? And thank you. Looks like we're just going to be talking about this jerk. And I feel like the divine's just wanting you to know that you're important, not to be, you don't have to tolerate this. And don't worry about what you say. If they don't like it, they can, get somewhere with it. And you don't hear nobody else. Well, probably do hear people complaining about this a-hole, but let's jump into the tarot. If we come. Deviant moon it is today, folks. Deviant moon it is. Tell us about this selfish, inconsiderate a-hole. Yeah, this person their energy is so, like, they really are full of it. They think they are God's gift to man or woman, whatever sex, opposite sex, same sex, it don't matter. They just think they're a God gift to everybody. And we all are. And we all are. Let's not. But in the manner that this person's showing up, they think they hot to trot, okay? That's all I'm going to say. They think their shit don't stink, and everybody is groveling at their feet. Tell us about this inconsiderate a-hole. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you ain't going to have nothing nice to say to this person, I'll tell you right now. This could have been somebody that you detached from. Somebody you've already told them how you felt. You already gave them a what for, and they don't seem to be listening. Or this could be his Queen of Swords energy herself. Justice. Yep, you're delivering some kind of truth here, baby. And it's about dang time. Seven of Pentacles. It's about dang time. It's only a matter of time. This time was coming. This day was coming. And when you deliver this truth to this selfish, inconsiderate D-bag, you know, sometimes the Queen of Swords just has to. And see, you're in the upright, so I don't feel like you're doing it to be malicious. I don't feel like you're doing it to be mean. I don't feel like you're going out of your way to do it. But there is a kind of energy where, well, if somebody's got to do it, why not me? Why not me? Why not? Walk this way. Hey, hey. Let's see what that is. Tell me about this walk this way. Hey, hey. Now, we're going to have to deal with the wind, so I'm just like, yeah, throwing the cards over there. Walk this way. Hey, hey. Yeah. They're wanting to connect. They're wanting to hang out. Mm-hmm. What? But they're not going to communicate this? Oh, what a dirty bags. Man, 81s. They don't want to talk. They do want to connect, though, if you can catch my drift. They just want to get in your pants. Straight up. They just trying to get, yeah. Tell me more. They may not want to communicate this. Mm-hmm. I'm picking up someone, or they may tell you, but there's lack of communication about this. They don't want they don't want to communicate. They don't want to talk about, they don't want to talk about the third party situation that they probably put you in the past. So this could be an ex-lover. Doesn't have to be. This could be just, somebody talking smack within a friend group. And this is probably why they're not going to communicate. That's probably why they don't want to communicate. They just want to hook up. For old time's sake. For old time's sake. Tell me about this no filter. Five of Swords with the Lovers. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Ooh. The King of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this King of Swords has accepted something here. They had a little bit of struggle. It looks like, to make some kind of choice here. But they're going to be speaking up about the truth. So, with you being the Queen of Swords, I kind of feel like this King of Swords is you. And this part is like, it's going to be hard for this person to understand and to accept the fact that you've moved on. They're not going to like it. But they put you in third party. So who cares what they like, right? I wouldn't care. I don't take it offensively when if I find out that somebody I'm with has gone a different direction or with someone else. And this is my theory. This is just my perception. The way I look at it is, if some woman can come along and take you away from me, then sweetheart, you ain't worth having. No way. Bye-bye. Do you know how many men out there would love to take me out on a date? A few. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but a few. Sure. So why would I waste my energy on somebody that's going to put me in a third party because they don't know who I am or what I am? I'm a divine being, and I deserve to be treated right and with respect, right? As well as you. So if somebody isn't treating you right, they put you in a third party situation, honey, keep going. Keep going. Reluctant to make changes. I hear deer. I hear something and I feel a deer. We'll see. Prideful and careless. Ego runs the show. I'm right in the middle of the woods, y'all. Look, in the middle of the woods. Oh, I love it. I'm not scared. So I'm just curious. What's curious about me? Some others curious about me. Tell me about this. Reluctant to make necessary changes. Five of Pentacles. Hmm. What's the Five of Pentacles? This person acts like a child. Yeah, this person refuses to grow up. They don't see them. And there's nothing wrong with, having childlike view on things and taking a childlike approach to life to a certain level. But the level that this person is at is very immature. Extremely immature. And yeah, they don't want to grow up. They don't want to grow up. Page of Wands. Yeah, see, he's still a little guy. Can I get some more, please? Six of Swords in the reverse. So they can't seem to get to a calmer place within. The deer's going around. I've startled it. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse. A lot of activity out here today. Ooh, we have an Emperor. Yeah, you're not willing to accept their pickup lines. Their shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hold on, I gotta catch them. Oh, okay. Their shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Some cheesy ass pickup line. No, we ain't interested in that. No, we want something more balanced. Yeah, absolutely. Something worth putting our time and energy into. Something that actually is very, very, we like wanting a very strong bond. Something with some validity to it. Yeah. Not something that's going to just, the wind's going to blow and carry it off like it keeps carrying off my card. We're not interested in that, are we? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with that either. And if this person can't accept it, well, then guess what? They just can't accept it. They're just going to have to. There's a creek right there, so imagine the deer trying to get to the creek. There's a tank right over there, so they should be alright. They're just not used to me sitting in the middle of their path, which I'm really not in the middle of their path. Here's one of you. Let me give you a quick shot. Well, maybe. See the tree line. Yeah. And then we'll go back around this way. See, he's so pretty here. He's so pretty. But, so, there's plenty of room. We can share. They don't get many visitors here, except for when I'm doing hay. What else do my... Okay, tell me about this. It's important that you know you're important. Is that the message? You might need to give them that message. I feel like maybe somebody here, I don't know if this is them wanting to deliver the message to you that you're important to them, or whatever the case may be. Or if this is the divine. Let's see, let's pull some tarot. I mean, it kind of feels like it's a little bit of both, really. Is that Buzzard? It's Buzzard. Buzzard's here. See him? Oh, you can see him. Where'd he go? Oh, he disappeared. He doesn't want to be on camera. Well, I tried, y'all. Buzzard! He's my buddy because, like, I'm gonna time this. He lets me swing the front gate at the ranch. Like, he was on the gate, and he's done this more than once. He's at one end of the gate, and it's probably about a 10-foot gate. No more than that. It's a big, heavy-duty pop gate. But he will sit at one end and allow me to grab the gate and swing it. Did you see his shadow? And let me swing it with him on it. He doesn't fly off. He doesn't freak out. The other buzzards will fly off, but he just sits right there. He's my buddy. And every time I call for him, if I'm walking the hayfield, checking it for thistles and things like that, if I call for him, he'll bring in like 12 or 13 of his buddies, I think, that live near here. And then we also have a chicken hawk. Unfortunately, one year I accidentally didn't put a stick in the water trough, and they lost one of their babies to my water trough. But we don't do that anymore. We always put sticks in our troughs so they can get in and get out. Okay, enough story time. Let's get back to this. It's important that you know you're important. Tell me more. There's a buck nearby. I just heard him snort. He said, pfft. Anyways, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands, a Ten of Pentacles. So, it was difficult. This was difficult. This person is important to you, and you want them to know that they're important to you, but not at the level that they're wanting you to, wanting things to coexist with you. This person played a significant role in your life. They taught you many lessons, and I feel like you taught them lessons too. You did. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to put my sunglasses back on. It's just too stinking bright. Okay, try to squint. So they just really, you've known them for like ages, like probably your entire childhood. So it's really difficult, unweaving the web that you both coexist in. Very difficult. But you've worked on it. You've worked on it. I see that with the Three of Pentacles. You worked really hard on it. The pain, the misery that it caused you being connected with this person. You see, it causes a lot of stress. It causes you a lot of stress within, at home. Everything that you call your Ten of Pentacles. Everything, they could have caused you problems at work, caused you problems with your friends, your family, even your dog. Come on. Even your dog. This person just was toxic, honey. Just toxic. And that happens, And the thing of it is what you need to know, and I feel like that's what you need to know, is that it's okay. You're not doing them wrong by going in a different way. No, not at all. So they're going to tell you that, this, that, and the other, and you're this, that, and the other, and call you all kinds of ugly names and try to do all kinds of ugly crap to you. Just know it's coming from a wounded place. You've healed that part of yourself. And until they start the healing journey, they're never going to know. They're never going to be able to see it, and they're never going to understand it. And it's just, part of it. Sucks, I know. Dealing with somebody like that, dealing with a toxic individual like that, that's so shisty, so shady, that will do, some pretty scandalous shit. I bet you they've stolen from your work, stolen from your house, stolen from your family, stolen from your friends. They've lied, they've, cheated. They've cheated, that came out. And this is an energy that is just better off left alone. And so I feel like Spirit just wants you to remind yourself that you're worth so much more what this person brought to the table. You already know. So this is like, you've dealt with this person a good hot minute. Good hot minute. And they've done a number on you. For sure, for sure. They've taken you through the ringer. Like everything I said. Lying, stealing, cheating. They've committed, whatever kind of betrayal that they could commit within the connection, they committed it. They've hurt you in the worst possible way. And you don't deserve that. It's true. Hurt people hurt people. Mm-hmm. And when you're on a healing journey, you don't need to be with somebody that's hurt, that's going to continue to hurt you when you're trying to heal yourself. It don't work that way. You need to find somebody like I got. I got me, a really nice person. Really good to me. Treats me really well. Um, and works with me in ways that most people has never. I mean, there's only one other person that's actually worked with me to the level that this individual has. And it's good. It's good to have somebody that cares. So this past person, whoever's coming up, whoever this is trying to come in. They're just trying to. I mean, they're just trying to start shit. For real, for real. They're just trying to start shit. So collective, let's go ahead and pull from a different deck. See what else comes out. I'm gonna have to chase some cards. So yeah. Okay. For the collective, 7 of Swords. Mm-hmm. 7 of Swords, Judgment. Looks like somebody's executing some kind of plan here. Executing some kind of plan. Hold on a second. I knew I was going to have to chase some cards. Judgment. Judgment is what went flying, and what came to mind is when this was tumbling across the grass, I was watching it fly away, was a feeling of there's a deceptive energy that is trying to take your judgment and throw it out the window. Like, get rid of it. Like some undermining. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Is this your energy? Are you second guessing? You're not second guessing, are you? 7 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Come on. 5 of Wands to 9 of Wands. So, yeah, this is their energy. I don't feel like it's yours. I do feel like it's their energy. They're coming from a place of lack, and they're stressed out, and they're going to be taking some kind of action towards you because that's clarifying the 7 of Swords. They're gonna do something stupid. So I'm ready. Something to catch you off guard. Something they're trying to get you to throw it out the window. They're trying to liberate themselves, and they feel like they can do that through you. Tell me more. You're gonna walk away. Good for you. Good job. 8 of Cups. Doodly-loo-hoos. That's good. It's, they're gonna be rejected. You're gonna reject them because they're wanting to be free from the feelings of rejection, and you're just wanting to be free from walking away from them, from having to deal with them. What I'm getting, this is like I'm just tired of dealing with this energy. Don't want to deal with them anymore. It's time to just go on with your life, man. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. We have the Death card. Yeah, they're wanting to transform things. They're really, you're just wanting it to end. You're just wanting to walk away from it, be done with it, and not have to deal with it anymore. Because you've accepted something else, but they're wanting to offer up something here. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. Because the Ace of Pentacles, they're wanting to come offer you up something, some kind of peace offering. They think they have the golden ticket, and you're gonna be like, they're wanting you to be like, oh yes, please, so dump some more doo doo on me because I love it. No, said no one ever. Why? Because they got their head in the clouds. Because you're detaching from them. Page of Cups. You're walking away. So this is definitely somebody you separated from. Someone you gained some different distance from. And honestly, you're doing the right thing. I don't care what this person says. I don't care at what angle they try to get you at or what kind of crap they try to talk, honey. Say bye bye. You just tell them keep on trucking. You know what I mean? Keep on trucking. Cause yeah. Tell me more. They see you as their star. They feel like, you know, they have. They feel like they have. They like I said. They feel like they have a golden opportunity, a golden ticket. Something they have something to offer you. That is something that you really want. But their immature behavior, their lack of ability to, take accountability and stand up for themselves and take care of themselves, is the very reason why you don't want nothing to do. Nope, I just need to buck. He's walking through the creek water. He's trying to get around. He hears me. You need to see my eyes. He's squinting, looking all mad. Okay, tell me more. Four wands in the reverse. Wands in the reverse. Two wands because there was no direction. There was like a planning. There was like a substance. It was like, and it's surface level. One more. Got this wands. Page of wands. Two of cups. The high priestess. And the nine of swords. So if they communicate about some kind of partnership that was kept secret, so are you worried about telling them that you're someone else? Because what am I do? I might put them in their head. I wouldn't worry about it. They're about to learn. They're about to figure it out. That's what's about to be discovered. They're about to figure it out. Tell me about this high priestess. Tell me about the high priestess, please. Four pentacles, the page of swords. This is secretive. Holding back till we learn something or till they learn. Holding on by watching. The secret is them holding on. But I'm picking up on an energy of like holding back to see if they learn something. Tell me about this page of swords. Ace of Cups, the magician. I feel like this is really just you holding out for an idea, holding on to the idea. Maybe one day they'll grow up. Maybe one day they'll learn to love themselves and they'll be able to manifest what it is they want. You're pretty good where you're at. You're holding on to something else here because you've learned something within this. You've learned how to love yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing to be able to love yourself and to be able to manifest because you manifested from a loving state, but it wasn't this person. They're trying to manifest you. And it's because you're connected to something else or loving yourself more than you have in the past. Um, this person's struggling with that. That's not your burden to carry though. It's not yours to carry. So I don't feel like it's something you need to really stress yourself out about. Not allow this person to come in and create any kind of disturbances with it, whatever you have going on, whether you're with someone else or not. They had their chance. They blew it. They didn't want to heal themselves. They didn't want to grow up. That's not your fault. That's not your. I mean, if you're an energy worker or a light worker of some sort, I prefer to look at myself as an energy specialist. Um, but if you do anything like that, then you don't want anything to, cause any kind of ill will towards this person. You really do want them to grow. You really do want them to heal. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful because a person that's been through the shit that you've been through. I don't even have my microphone on that whole time, y'all. I don't know how good this video is going to be. Maybe you'll be able to hear me a little bit up until I figured out that I didn't put it back on for like 30 minutes. Whatever. Anyways. Well, I guess I'm going to stop this reading, check it out, see if it was worth crap. If not, then I'll scratch it. If so, if you're seeing this, then that's great. And until we meet again, toodaloo.